Hello and welcome back to Daily News Analysis by Abid Siksha. Today is 22nd of March 2023 and this is the list that we'll be covering today. Let's begin with the important day. Today is World Water Day and it is observed every year on 22nd of March all over the world. It was first observed in the year 1993 and the objective of this day is to raise awareness and inspire action to tackle the water and sanitation crisis. Now the theme for 2023 is this: accelerating the change to solve the water and sanitation crisis. Now if you have to look at the whole globe, only 2.5% of the water on Earth's surface is fresh. Only 2.5 and suitable for consumption. Okay, so if you look here in the picture, you can see our world is surrounded by water, but then still only 2.5% of water is suitable for consumption by human beings, and this occurs due to natural recycling process that ensures the amount of fresh water on Earth remains constant. But the demand for clean water and increase in global population and pollution has significantly made humans suffer due to efficient use of water. Now this can impact our future generations, right? So this day is observed to raise awareness about all these problems and find creative solutions to the crisis. From PIB, we are taking this news. Indian Army leads in promoting the National Green Hydrogen Mission. Who? Indian Army, right? So Indian Army has put the idea of installation of a green hydrogen based microgrid power plant, okay, along the northern borders, which are not connected by any national or state grid. So they have proposed this idea of green hydrogen based microgrid power plant, okay, and this was signed through a memorandum between Indian Army and the National Thermal Power Corporation Renewable Energy Limited, NTPC REL, in New Delhi yesterday, right? And with this memorandum, Indian Army becomes the first government organization to enter into an agreement with NTPC to roll out similar projects in the future as well. Okay. Again, from Ministry of Defense, we have the launch of ANDROTH, which is the second ship of SWC, that is Shallow Watercraft Project, which is being built by GRSC for Indian Navy, and it was launched yesterday at the GRSC Kolkata. Okay. Now this shallow watercraft, they are designed to undertake anti-submarine operations in coastal waters, then low intensity maritime operations, also mine laying operations, right? And these ships are 77.6 meter long, which have a displacement of 900 tons and maximum speed of 25 knots. So this is the part of the Arnala class of ships, which will replace the in-service Abhay class of ASW corvettes of Indian Navy. Okay. This also has been taken from PIB relating Kisan Drones. Now Kisan drones will be used to boost the agricultural sector in the country, right? And drones will be used for crop assessment, digitization of land records, and spraying of insecticides and nutrients and pesticides, right? So this was taken by the government, the central government, to promote chemical-free national farming. Okay, then this will usher in a new age revolution, as high capacity drones will be used to carry what veggies, fruits, fishes to the market directly from the farms. And the development of drone market in India will generate fresh employment and new opportunities for the youth, right? So already in the PIB today, it was related that funds has already been sanctioned for Kisan Drone scheme. Okay, and finally we have this news from the Hindu, that is the right to health bill. So Rajasthan government has become the first state to pass the right to health bill. Now what is this bill about? The bill provides rights to patients, okay, and healthcare providers, and it places an obligation on the government to protect the legal rights and mandates setting up of grievance redressal mechanisms. Now under this bill, there is provision for mandatory free of cost emergency treatment. So free and mandatory emergency treatment for patients, right? And where? Both in public hospitals and private. So there will not be any prepayment or requisite fee that will be needed for emergency patients, right? And under this, the government of Rajasthan has given the entitlement to free checkups, drugs, diagnostics, emergency transport and care at all public health institutes with affordable surgeries. Okay, so this bill frames medical services as a public service, rather than making money. Now there has been strong protest by the healthcare providers, because there are certain changes or amendments they suggested were not taken into heed. So first of all, the protest problem is the definition of emergency, which is still not clarified by the government, right? And also it, according to the healthcare provider, it also violates their right to earn. Okay, so hence there are several protests going on. Nevertheless, the right to bill the government has promised that all the expenses recurred or the charges incurred during the emergency treatment will be borne by the government itself. So this is the assurance they are giving, but that also is not helping the healthcare providers to be at ease, right? So hopefully we'll see furthermore developments regarding this bill. So keep this bill in your notes. This is a very important one for your preparations. Okay, so with this we come to this analysis, and so thank you for joining this session, right? We have been talking about a lot about our study circle. If you're interested, you can definitely join our study circle to have that one-on-one interaction and personal discussions. And also all these PDFs are in our Telegram channel. So we'll see you soon.